Welcome back to Mini Japanese class. In this video, I'm going to explain how to use one of the most common particles in Japanese, no. If you are learning Japanese and it feels like a struggle, you've come to the right place. No AI, minimal editing, just a person who's been studying Japanese for an embarrassingly long time and wants to help you get to fluency quicker. Let's dive in. Unlike the subject and object particles discussed in my previous particle video, no can often be literally translated because it means something like our possessive apostrophe s. Kenny's shoes equals Kenny no shoes. Baby's toy equals baby no toy. Friend's birthday, friend no birthday. However, no doesn't always translate so easily. For one thing, in English, we have a whole class of pronouns called possessive pronouns. The possessive pronouns in English are my, mine, your, yours, his, hers, its, our, ours, their, and theirs. In each of these cases, Japanese is going to consistently use no. In other words, English is the weird one. You're going to be hearing that a lot in my videos. Take a look at this chart. As you can see, the Japanese ends in no in every case. So, my, mine, watashi no. Your, yours, his, hers, usually name plus polite suffix plus no. So like, Tanaka-san no. It's, sono, this is not super commonly used, but when you need it, it's there for you. Our or ours, watashitachi no. Their, theirs, name suffix tachi no, so like Tanaka-san tachi no. Another wrinkle in the no equals apostrophe s guideline is that no doesn't always tell whose a thing is. Sometimes it can tell what kind of thing it is. Take a look at these. Japan no flag. 2,000 yen no tickets. High school no teacher. Leather no wallet. Pink no jacket. Japanese language no textbook. Cars no magazine. Switzerland no watch. Japan no flag. There isn't a who in these phrases to be possessing the items, but no is still used. In these cases, the first noun is describing the second noun, rather than possessing it. Some of the phrases would sound very weird if we tried to translate them using apostrophe s. We would never say a leather's wallet or a Japanese's textbook. Pay close attention to the final three sentences, too. Often, in situations where English speakers would use a preposition like of or about, Japanese just uses no. In these situations, the word order gets switched so that the describing word comes first and then the thing being described. Japanese is more consistent than English in this case and in all the cases. In fact, there's only one exception to the describing word or phrase comes first rule, which is the counting words, which we'll talk about in a future video. In all other cases, including in dependent clauses, the descriptor comes first, then the described. Modifier first, then modified. In other words, you can think of no as being a particle that has the power to transform a noun into an adjective. Adjectives tell what kind, which one, and whose. And in each of these cases, you take the word that tells what kind, the word that tells which one, or the word that tells whose, and you add no onto the end of it, and now you've made it accessible as an adjective to modify the second word. So, while wa changes a noun into the subject of the sentence, and o changes the noun into the direct object of the sentence, no changes a noun into an adjective that can then modify other nouns that are maybe being used as the subject of the sentence, or the direct object of the sentence, or the predicate nominative. So there you have it, how to use no in Japanese. Take a look at the next video, practice using no and des forms to test out your skills. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and check out one of my live courses at the Well-Trained Mind Academy if you are a middle or high school student who wants to dig deeper. Mata ne!